Okay, hello everyone. My name is Travis. This is the 1977 Triumph Bonneville 750 that I recently picked up, and had some friends help me muscle it down the stairs. Big thanks to my dad and my friend Mike for their assistance there. As you can see, the last owner did some pretty nasty things to it as far as style-wise going. So this seat, for instance, here is not very nice in my opinion. Neither is the handlebars. So my goal ultimately is to try to kind of get this back to, looking as much as it came from the factory as I reasonably can. I say reasonably because I don't want to sink, $10,000 and a few years of my life into this. So we'll see how that goes. So aside from those obvious cosmetic issues, there's a bunch of other stuff that it's going to need a lot of work to adjust. Just starting with the fuel tank here, you can see the paint is cracking and it's rusting. What else have you? And when I bought it from the owner, he said that there was a little bit of rust inside the fuel tank. He was maybe being a little bit generous, but that should be salvageable anyway with enough treatment and time, and I should be able to take care of that. The logo is a little bit needs some paint work on there, here and there, but I think that should be salvageable too. Just moving along here down the bike a bit further, you can see the carburetor's missing some stuff here, and it's actually missing the other carburetor on the other side, so that'll need an adjustment. I've got to figure out why those carburetors were off in the first place. Actually taking a close look in here, you can see that there's a bit of a gap here, if I get this to focus, and I'm not sure why that should be. There doesn't seem to be a gap on the other side of it, so I don't know why there's this is not meeting up properly. This choke here, I'm pretty sure this isn't stock. I don't know why there's even a choke on it. There's no tube or anything. And who needs a choke when you got, British ticklers for your carburetors? Just moving along to the left here. These pipes, I'm pretty sure these are not standard either. I got this big extension thing going in the back there that other bikes don't have. They're pretty blue tube, so I don't know, I'll probably look at replacing those at some point, but it's obviously less of a concern. Let's go a bit further to the left here. You see the previous owner put an oil cooler on the front, which is it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure why he'd do that. It's when my location really isn't all that hot. I don't think it really needs an oil cooler, but I might leave that on. I might take it off. It doesn't look very nice with these kind of improvised bindings on it. Some highway pegs, those are coming off. Moving a bit further to the left here. This front fork here, this tube, this seal is busted and it's leaking. It's hard to tell on the camera, but it's oily and gunky and dirty, and that'll need to be fixed. The brake's got some rust on it, but that's not too big of a deal. Front brake looks okay, but I haven't really given it a thorough look over yet. Tire looks like it's mostly good for the front tire. Again, there's some surface rust and that sort of thing on the front wheel. Going back over here, so you can see that the chain case cover is missing some nuts and is actually loose and is leaking oil on my basement carpet here. So I got to figure out. I got to figure out where this bolt went for one thing, and I got to figure out why it was off in the first place. Put it back on. The chrome's all peeling and coming off, so I'll need to send that in to get that chromed. Just as a word of reference, this, if you're wondering, about here is where the frame number should be. As you can see, there's just a big splotch of rust there where that should be, so not sure why that should be the case, and I'll try to take a very fine sandpaper to that and see if I can recover any information. Okay, back over here, the gear changer is off. The bike was actually in gear when I got it, which made getting it around very irritating when you can't change the gears. The bike wasn't seized though. It's one of its few saving graces, actually. It turns over, so that wasn't too bad. A lot of rust and stuff on the pipes and that sort of thing. These aren't stock pipes, but they're pretty close. So I think for now I'll just leave them on, and we'll see. It's missing the Bonneville decal here. I have one of these. I don't have both of them. I only have one, so I got to track another one down to put it on the other side. The chain looks okay. It's hard to tell. I'm not a chain expert, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of rust on it or anything. The sprocket here is a little worn, but it doesn't look too bad. Again, lots of rust, that sort of cosmetic things. You can see there's more rust on the frame. I was hoping I wouldn't have to tear the entire thing down. I could just fix it, most of the minor cosmetic things like the gas tank and the handlebars, and then just get it running. But it's now looking like I'll have to tear the tear the entire thing apart to get that video there for a moment. As I was saying, the seat, of course, will have to come off, and this ridiculous thing they put on the back here. It says Triumph on it, but it's never not any Triumph stuff I've ever seen. So that's going to have to come off. And the sissy bar, or the grab rail, I have no idea what's happened here. It looks like maybe someone cut down the original one to fit this custom one on or something. I don't know. We'll have to see what to do about that. But it's coming back on the other side here. You can see there's an improvised bung here. We're missing a few plugs, so that'll have to be taken care of. Hopefully there's not too much gunk in there. I'll have to clean that out. Yeah, that's about it. As you can see, it's going to be a lot of work, and hopefully that'll keep me busy for a few months anyway, or maybe even years. Let's hope not. So here's the big table of junk that came with the bike, various parts, footrests and owner's manual, that sort of thing. Here's the other carburetor that I'm missing off the other side. So that's all there. So it's nice to have some parts and things like that. Never a good sign when you get a pile of parts and it comes with a spare set of contacts, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So, yeah, there's my bike. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned. I'll try to upload some more things as I make some progress.